I think it's safe to say that at least at one point in our life, someone told us, don't eat that. It's too late. It's going to get stored as fat, right? But really, is there any truth to this? Is there any real merit to this thinking? I think the answer to that question is yes. And no at the same time. Let me explain. But before we continue, guys, let me just welcome you to another video. My name is Mate from Be Optimal. In this channel, I try to give you simple, nutritional, fitness advice and mindset in order for you to help you live your best life. So guys, let's continue. First of all, the reality is we don't know. We really don't know. And the reason why this is because nutrition is such a difficult thing to prove anything in. Why? We can't actually take 50 people and put them in a prison for 10 years and be like, okay, you're gonna do this, you're gonna eat this at this time, and that's it. We cannot actually do that. We have some certain epidemiological studies which take populations, for example, in Japan, and see what happened in the last 50 years by giving them questionnaires on what they ate and things like that. But really, does that feel like it really is accurate and trustworthy? I don't think so. From the interventional studies that we have, we can see that maybe there is merit to this, that front-loading your calories, meaning eating most of your calories in the beginning of the day, is likely beneficial for fat loss, even for health. Your blood glucose levels, meaning your blood sugar, which you want to be lower than 140 after you eat, it's lower when you eat the same meal in the morning and when you eat the same meal at night. So maybe there is some merit to this. But I guess, guys, it really depends on your goal. If your goal is fat loss, well, guys, then it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Is it primal, paleo, keto, carnivore, plant-based? Doesn't matter. These are all tools. These are all tools that, depending on your biology, your mind, your brain, how you want to call it, what works for you in order for ultimately for you to control your calories. Because if you want to lose weight, you have to eat less calories than you're already eating. And that is just a fact. This has been proven. It's simple physics, energy balance, calories in, calories out. There may be certain things that may play a role here, but in general, if you focus on this, if you find a tool, whatever one works for you, it's going to make a difference and it's going to help you lose weight. It may be even intermittent fasting. It doesn't matter, really. But at the same time, if your primary goal is health, I think there's real merit to having at least a time-restricted eating, meaning eating at the same periods of time every day, adjusting our biological clock, our internal clocks to our actions. I think that one of the easiest way to fuck our health up is to actually eat, at 3 a.m., which is definitely not a good time to eat. Our ancestors would never eat that. That is the reason why you want to sleep at 3 a.m. because it really does make a difference. We do have a master biological clock, which is in our suprachiasmatic nucleus in our brain, but we also have clocks in our peripheral organs, our gut, our liver, our kidneys. But does it really make that much of a difference if it's going to be 10 a.m. in the morning or maybe 8 p.m. in the evening? That is the real question. And I think the answer to that question, for weight loss, I don't really think it makes a difference. For health, I think it's safe to say that at least we should give it a shot. I told one of the few reasons blood glucose levels are lower, things like that. I think that makes a difference, especially if you have metabolic syndrome. And metabolic syndrome is high blood pressure, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, all these different things that you should definitely fix as soon as possible if you have them. Don't kid around with this stuff. This is extremely important. And sooner or later, it's going to ruin your health and you're going to be in a very, very bad position. Before I end this video, I'd just like to say why I talked about all of this. Whether is it true or is it not? I read a great article that talked about science and how scientists should actually behave. Although I'm not a scientist, I do agree with this. In science, it's really difficult to prove anything that for certain it is one way or the other. We don't actually know. We always focus on the probabilities. And this is extremely interesting because the probabilities in this particular case with time restricted eating in the morning versus the evening, the probability is that if you eat most of your calories in the earlier parts of the day, you're likely going to be better off in the long run. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. God damn it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and hit that freaking bell button. Of course, if you enjoy the content only. If you don't, get the hell out of here. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace out.